Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Kyle here from SpeedBets, bringing you guys another video. Today we do not have the UFC this weekend. We're taking on the PFL. Last time we did the PFL, we did pretty good. Hit two out of our we hit two out of our three bets. Then we had a Hail Mary parlay that was one leg off hitting. It would have been like a 11-1 or something stupid. Oh, and it was Jason Jackson by decision, but couldn't get it done for us. He had to get the submission. Anyways, we need to talk about last week in the UFC. If you guys watched any of the YouTube videos, I dropped 3 YouTube videos talking about the card last week. I dropped my full card predictions, I dropped a props video, and I dropped the best bets video as I always do. Guys, we ate the best bets video, 5 out of 5 on the locks. Who else is doing that? Guess what? The fucking main lock was Alexander Volkanovski. I want to tell you right now, if your favorite YouTuber told you with confidence, if they locked up Diego Lopez, they said Diego Lopez is the lock of the century, of the month, of the card. If they told you Diego Lopez was a good bet to make, fucking unsubscribe from that channel. Everyone makes bad picks. Everyone makes bad bets. I've made some bad bets. We're going to talk about it in a second, some of the bad bets I made. There is no reason on this fucking planet that anyone should have been telling you to bet Diego Lopez. If they were, drop it on sub. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. But I don't understand the fucking logic there. I was incredibly high on Volk all fight week. Literally, I do not understand how you could possibly put $1 on Diego Lopez's name. Anyways, the underdogs did not perform. I made the mistake. I was betting with my heart instead of with my brain. You live, you learn. Underdogs still up over 15 units on the year. We get to the DFS. The better slip, 25 to 75 3x cash. Underdog slip, 25 to 75 3x cash. Prize picks, 25 to 75 3x cash. If you're doing more than 25, you're doing like a unit for you. That is, what's that? 9 units? Holy shit, man. Then we have the free parlays. I give you guys 2+ money parlays to throw on the sports books. Oh, guess what? We cashed both of those, dude. I don't even know. What more can I do for you people, man? And the Discord, the VIP. Let's check out the spreadsheet real quick. What was the VIP doing? Oh, yeah, we went up just shy of 7 units. 45% ROI. It means if you had $100 in your account and you're just like, fuck it, let me just tail this guy's bets with $100 total. Just $100 total, you would have made 45 bucks. No sweat, nothing. Take it all out, take it home. Go buy yourself some dinner. Buy yourself some steak with the 7 fucking units you profited, man. I can't believe it, man. We were on fire. And then in the props video, I gave you guys like a bunch of fucking props. I give you guys a couple unders. I gave you guys Mikhail Olazejczyk by knockout. I give you Dan Ige by knockout. I mean, I give you the unders for Tulio, the under for Mikhail inside the distance decision, no act. Like, dude, I gave you people everything. I don't know what more you want from me. You know what? Matter of fact, run the fucking highlight reel. Let's go. Number 1, Chase DuBronx. This one's easy. Jim Miller is not going to beat the primed Chase DuBronx.
By unanimous decision, Chase the Dream Hooper.
Mikhail Olazejczyk. Now, I don't think Cedric has a spot in the UFC. This guy's some cheeks. Mikhail's going to knock him out. I think Marco Tulio is way more dangerous. He's going to get him out of there pretty early. By knockout, plus 350. Everyone seems very sold on Sean Woodson. I'm not, man. Now for the 5th and final lock, 145 GOAT. Alexander Volkanovski is not losing to Diego Lopez. God, that shit hypes me up, man. All right, let's get right into this card, though. We're talking about the PFL. I'm going to be giving you guys my bets throughout the video. Make sure you're paying attention. I'm going to mention when I have a bet out on the board. I'm waiting for some props to go. I'll tell you guys what props I'm going to be looking for. Unfortunately, they're not out yet. I'm recording this Thursday night into Friday morning. Hopefully Friday, like early in the day, they're going to be dropping. Because obviously the card's tonight when you guys are watching this. So, yeah, let's get right into this, man. First fight up, opening up the card. This is a relatively new bout. We have Robert Wally taking on Antonio Caruso. Now, this one right here, I think the odds just dropped a little bit ago. They're wide. Let me tell you, in my opinion, it's a little bit wide. It's like Robert Watley's like 3-1. The pick is going to be Robert Watley. I think this guy's rustling. It's a good matchup for him. I think he's going to come forward. His striking's nothing impressive, but he's going to get forward. He's going to push you to the cage. He's going to work his takedown. He's going to get you down. Caruso, he's a guy that's shown he can be taken down. His takedown defense isn't the greatest. He's more of a boxer, pretty much. I mean, this guy's last professional fight was a boxing match. He's a great striker. I can't say it's a PFL. I can't talk too highly of these guys, but he's a pretty good striker. Like, I'm not hating on him at all. I think he's really good at what he does. I just think Wiley's going to be able to come forward and get the takedowns on him. I think Wiley's striking is pretty trash, but he's, like I said, he's just going to keep on. He's going to push you to the cage with his bad striking, and then he's going to work on the takedown. Now, Wiley does have some pretty high-level wins, some really well-aging wins. He got wins over Pat Sabatini, Thiago Moises. Those are beautiful wins. I mean, those were years ago, like over 5, 6, 7 years ago. But it shows this guy's always been a game fighter. Those guys made it to the UFC after losing to this guy. This guy can probably make it to at least the second round in this tournament. Give me Wiley. I don't think he's going to be able to submit Caruso. Caruso's a guy who's never been finished. I think he's going to stay safe for the 3 rounds. Give me Wiley by decision. I'm going to try moving the camera to the center. We'll see if this is any better for you guys. I don't know. Just PFL, there's like some weird graphic issues that doesn't fill up the whole screen properly. So now with this one right here, Aaron Jeffrey taking on Murad Ramazanov. Guys, I don't know why there's so much love for Aaron Jeffrey. I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that special, man. Aaron Jeffrey obviously took Dylan Rosas. Oh, we're going to be talking about him in a little bit. But Murad Ramazanov, guys, I'm not going to forget what people were saying before he fought Shamil Mozaev. People were saying Murad Ramazanov is literally the best wrestler that we have in the PFL. People were making some crazy claims about this guy's wrestling. Very, very dominant. Extremely dominant. Now, I know he wasn't always getting the finish, but this guy, when he gets you to the mat, you are in danger. Okay, he's not just literally sniffing your crotch. He's like punching you, looking for submission, trying to take the back. He's doing stuff on the ground. He's not just an inactive motherfucker when he gets you down. He's not going to hold you on the... Well, he might hold you on the cage if he can't take you down. Aaron Jeffrey does have good takedown defense. We saw, like I said, he stuffed Dylan Rosas' takedowns. He kind of sprawled on him a bunch of times. When he got back against the cage, he's throwing elbows. And I get it. People are connecting the dots. They're saying Shamil Mozaev just did this to Ramazanov. Like, how could you not pick it to happen again? You're getting 2-1 out. Shamil Mozaev and Aaron Jeffrey are not even anywhere remotely near each other on the totem pole of how good you are as a fighter. Shamil Mozaev is up here, out of camera range. Aaron Jeffrey's out of camera range for a different reason. This guy is... I'm in the upper story of an apartment. This guy is in the lowest fucking basement. Like, he is nowhere near Shamil Mozaev. I'm glazing Shamil Mozaev right now. I think he's the best 170 fighter in the whole world. I think he knocked the shit out of Bilal and Shavkat in the same night, okay? Murad Murazanov was literally almost a 2-1 favorite going against Shamil Mozaev the first time. I don't understand why this switch-up happened. He just ran into a buzzsaw. Shit happens. Volkanovski fought Islam and Taporia. He got knocked out. People thought he was trash. People were picking Diego Lopez to be... Dude, Diego Lopez is so fucking trash. Diego Lopez is literally horrible. Oh my God, that annoys me so much, man. You know who you are, YouTubers. I saw at least 4 of you dudes calling Diego Lopez the lock of the week. I know who you are. Don't think I forgot that. I've made some bad picks. I picked Bryce Mitchell. I bet on Bryce Mitchell. I'm a fucking idiot for that. That was betting with the heart, man. If you pick Diego Lopez, I don't know what's wrong with you. Give me Murad Murazanov by decision. I think his wrestling is more dominant than we're giving him credit for. I think people are just looking at that Shamil Mozaev fight where Murad Murazanov got lit up on the feet, which he will. Aaron Jeffrey is a better striker. He's not a good striker, but he's a better striker. And if Murad Murazanov really can't get the takedowns, well then fuck me. I guess my pick's wrong. I mean, Aaron Jeffrey's going to win. But I think Murad Murazanov is going to get the takedowns. I'm going to take him to win this fight by decision. I think the safest bet is this fight to go the distance. Ramazanov, after getting knocked out by Shamil the first time, he understood how to play it safe the second time. He threw like 20 punches maybe, but he just held him against the cage, and then Shamil Mozaev balanced on one leg, stuffed the takedowns, did all the stuff. But yeah, Give me Ramazanov by decision. I don't think Aaron Jeffrey's that good. I think he's overhyped. I think this line should be wider. Next up, we have Josh Silveira taking on Mike Shipman. Now, if you look at Tapology, everyone is over Mike Shipman, and I don't understand. Another one. Now, this one's a little weird, where I said I didn't understand. I kind of do. Josh Silveira is coming down to 185. He's following Impa for some fucking reason. Now, I understand Silveira is just a fat, blobbed up 205. Like, it makes sense why he's coming down. Why would you want to follow Impa? That dude's your daddy. Anyways, Josh Silveira in his last, holy shit, 1, 2, 3, 4. In his last 4 fights, he should be 0-4. His only win in those 3 was a thumb injury that happened to Sada Busai. Josh Silveira, 2 of his 3 last wins. You take this guy's last 3 wins, 2 of them are because his opponent got injured. Like, that's the kind of dude we're talking about. And if we don't count the injuries, even if we don't count those as loss, he was going to lose to Sada Busai. Even if we don't count that, I mean, he's 1-4 in his last 5. Like, Josh Silveira is not a quality fighter. He's slow. He relies on his chin too much. He gets lit up. I wish I could see this guy's striking differential. It's got to be horrendous. And yeah, I mean, like I say, he relies on his chin. That's why I'm worried about him at 185. Mike Shipman, this guy doesn't carry the most power. He carries a little bit. I mean, if you look at the over-under for 2.5 rounds, it's like a pick'em. Slightly favored for the under. I think that's a lot of people betting on Mike Shipman to finish Josh Silveira. Josh Silveira is not finishing shit. Unless you think Mike Shipman's going to slip on a banana peel and get injured, then Josh Silveira gets another injury win. I guess that's possible. I don't know. I just think Josh Silveira is probably going to be moving a little bit quicker than he usually does. I think he's going to be a little bit more competitive. He had some competitive rounds with him, but I'll give him credit for that. Some of those rounds were actually pretty decent. And I've never been impressed with Mike Shipman. I don't know what Mike Shipman does well. He doesn't have the most power. He doesn't have the best wrestling. He doesn't have the best grappling. He doesn't really do anything. He just kind of does it all at an okay level. I mean, you look through his wins, like, unless you're like an actual fight fan, you've probably never heard of any of these guys. They have Fabian Edwards, and he lost to him, regardless of whether that was a bad decision or not. All I'm saying, like, this guy hasn't beaten anybody really worth a dime. He took the O of Stephen Hill. That's a decent win. Stephen Hill hasn't won since, though. Lost to Joseph Luciano. Oh, no. How are you going to lose to Joseph Luciano, man? That's brutal. All right, well, maybe Stephen Hill wasn't that good anyways. I mean, a win over Charlie Ward, decision win. That's a guy that went 0-2 in the UFC. I mean, you look at his most recent, I mean, Islam Abdullah. This guy literally has a fight in his record, no contest for hair pulling. Like, what? These are not quality opponents. Yes, that was 10 years ago. I don't give a shit, man. This guy can't talk about anything else. He doesn't have any other notable wins. He's fighting regional dudes. Like, oh my God, Costello Van Steen has put him down. I've been over Costello for a while. I bet on him huge in his last. He was like a minus 700. I laid the fucking house on it when it was minus 300. Holy shit, dude. But Mike Shipman, he can be a hammer, but he is also not the best nail. I think Josh Silveira is live to win this fight inside the distance. I don't think it's super likely. I think Josh Silveira is probably going to win a decision, but I mean, for the price minus 250, I think that's about fair. It's funny that everyone on Tapology is picking Shipman, but the odds haven't moved one bit. I mean, Josh Silveira by decision. Next up, we have my guy, Brent Primus, taking on Vinicius Sensi. And honestly, I don't know why Sensi was even signed. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. This guy, it didn't make sense to me when he appeared on Contender Series. He has like 5 fights, which is like fine. That's like 5-6 fights is generally when you get your Contender Series contract if you're like 6-0 or whatever. He lost his first fight, got submitted, then he subbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 guys in a row. He subbed them all. So okay, you'd think he gets a Contender Series shot. He disappeared. That was in 2019 was his last win. He just pops back up out of nowhere in 2021. Gets a win where it's literally been flagged for illegitimate competition. I mean, this Hugo Gonzalez, it's his only fight ever. So did Sensi just get a big payday to, I don't know. They send this dude out there and they bet the house on Sensi by submission. Like, I don't know what that, but it's flagged on Tapology. It doesn't even count as a win. That guy's entire profile is basically gone. Illegitimate win in 2021. And then wait a whole nother year, 2022, he's on Contender Series fighting Sam Patterson. It didn't make sense. He had 3 years off where it wasn't like legitimate fights. He had nothing. It wasn't even canceled bouts. So Was he injured? We don't really know. I mean, this guy, he isn't even old. He's like 29 right now. He's like 10 years younger than Brent Primus, which is hilarious. But I don't think Brent Primus is a wide enough favorite, and he's like minus 1,000. I mean, that's just the way it is. Since he does his best work on the ground, this guy's a grappler through and through. All of his wins are pretty much rear naked chokes. Guess what his 2 losses are? Rear naked chokes. He took down Sam Patterson. He got his back taken instantly. Submitted damn near instantly. Like I said, it was round 2. It wasn't instantly, but he took down Sam Patterson. He just got worked. Brent Primus, to all of his faults, Brent Primus, not the best striker. Gadzhi Rabaznov pieced this dude up on the feet. Brent Primus was literally got taken down. He's holding this guy on a rubber guard to try and negate the ground and pound damage to recover. Like, that's the kind of grappler Brent Primus is. This guy's slick on the ground. His legs move in weird ways that 40-year-old legs probably shouldn't be moving. But I think Brent Primus is just either going to take this dude down or he's going to get taken down and not care. He's going to fight off his back. He's going to throw up the rubber guard. Don't be surprised if you see Brent Primus go for a fucking go-go plata. Not many people can say they have a go-go plata, but Brent Primus sure as fuck can. Brent Primus, the people that this guy loses to are the ones that are either A, able to hold him down for like a full 15 minutes, since he's not able to do that. He's not that kind of grappler. Or the people that have bombs on the feet and the takedown threat, like Ramazanov, like Alexander Chablis. Like these type of guys, Islam Mamedov. These are the guys that are going to beat Brent Primus. Vinicius Sensi is never going to beat Brent Primus. I think Primus is going to submit this dude in the first or second round. I think relatively easily. If you want to be safe, play the Primus double chance submission decision. Like I said, the prop odds aren't out yet, but shit, dude, when they are, I'm putting the house on it. But there is no world in my mind where Brent Primus loses this fight. We have Clay Collard taking on Alfie Davis. Now, actually, last time out, Alfie Davis, I bet against him. I bet on Mansour. Was that Barnawi or whatever? He came through. I had him inside the distance. He got it done for me 3rd round, scaring me a little bit. I thought he wasn't going to get the finish. He was a little bit of a big favorite, so had to bring the odds down on that one. But Clay Collard, I mean, this guy's 1-4 in his last 5. What can I say? Lost to Brent Primus. We slammed Primus in that spot. Primus is going to make it to the finals. He's going to lose to Ramazanov again. Sadly, that's just the way the PFL's shitty-ass tournament system works. Yeah, we've already seen it. It's going to happen again. It's whatever. Ramazanov was like a minus 600 last time. I can only imagine what his line's going to be this time. But and Clay Collard like losses to Mads Burnell, AJ McKee. Like these aren't bad losses per se. But Clay Collard has kind of shown he's never really been able to kind of elevate himself to that next level. But against Alfie Davis, I don't think you have to elevate yourself to the next level. I don't think Alfie Davis is that good at all. I mean, Alfie Davis, he does his best work in the stand-up, in my opinion, but he's not really a heavy-hitting guy. On top of that, Clay Collard, the only time we've ever seen this dude knocked out is when he debuted in the UFC against Max fucking Holloway. Like, what do you expect? Like, what can you do, man? That's awful. Debuting against Max Holloway is horrible. I don't think Alfie Davis is that good. I think Clay Collard should be able to squeak this one through a little 29-28 decision. I think if he needs to offensively wrestle, he can. Alfie Davis is not really that good of a wrestler, in my opinion. I think Clay Collard can get a couple takedowns here. He's shown in his recent fights he's able to do that. We know he's got that Golden Gloves background. He wants to be boxing. He basically is a boxer. He had a lot of boxing going. I mean, his recent boxing matches in like 2020 and 2021, he's 0-4 in his last 4. Clay Collard has fallen off. This guy is not what he used to be. Not that he ever was anything great, but I think this fight, the only bet you should be making is just it goes to decision. It's going to be juiced, like probably minus 200, but fuck it, parlay it up. I don't see either one of these guys finishing the other one, but give me Clay Collard by decision. Next up, we have Mads Burnell taking on J.J. Wilson. Now, J.J. Wilson's a guy I'm pretty high on. I like myself a little grappling, and this guy's damn good at it. I mean, his only losses are really Gadzhi Rabadanov. I think I've been saying Rabazanov this whole video. Who gives a shit? It's the PFL. Nobody cares. Rabadanov. And then, I mean, Aljamain Sterling lost in a grappling match. So what? Like, Aljamain Sterling's one of the best 145ers in the world. I'm standing, he's like ranked number 9 or something. He went toe-to-toe with Movsar Evloev, who I rate very, very highly. I think Aljo's really good. I think he's going to win his next fight no matter who they put him up against, unless it's like John Silva. But even then, I think Aljo's got a really damn good chance. But J.J. Wilson, this guy's got some slick grappling, gets most of his work done on the mat, 4 submissions. He's got a couple, like, I think one of them's a ground and pound. He fought Sergio something rather, and he just nuked him with an overhand in like the first 10 seconds of the fight. And then I think the other ones are ground and pound. But most of his work, submissions, rear naked choke, the standard stuff. Mads Burnell, he's been subbed. You know, it's like he's gonna go to the mat. He's a decisionator of the highest order. He's also a submission guy, though, or at least he used to be. He hasn't really had too much submission success recently. I mean, I'm just going to keep it a stack. Mads Burnell's not really a submission guy at all anymore. Most of his submission work was done way, way back when he was fighting nobodies. In his first few fights, he's got an anaconda choke, a Bravo choke, an armbar. He's got 2 Japanese neckties, and it's like those are good submissions. Like, that's good to have in your bag, but I mean, look at who you're doing that to. This guy got hit with a north-south choke in the UFC. The north-south choke isn't even real, dude. Like, what? You tap to a north-south choke? Oh, my lord. Then you got hit with a front choke with Arnold Allen. You're getting choked out by Arnold Allen? Yeah, I can't lie, dude. Getting choked out by Arnold Allen's not a good look. I think J.J. Wilson's going to take this fight to the ground. He's going to win the scramble. He's going to latch up something. I think he's going to get on the back, probably a rear naked choke, but Mads Burnell, this guy likes getting submitted by anything. If you tap to a north-south choke, I'm never betting you in a fight again. Give me J.J. Wilson to win this fight by submission. We have Sada Busai taking on Dalton Rosta. This one right here, everyone likes a little Sada Busai. Not me, though. I've been a Sada Busai hater for a while. This dude lost to a Bus Magomedov. Straight up, what are you doing? Like, come on, man. Let's keep it a buck. Sada Busai, 38, going down in weight. This is the weight class he should have been at. He's too small for 205, too big for 170. I don't know why. Obviously, there wasn't always a 185 division in the PFL. It's garbage. But I'm glad there's a 185 division now. Sada Busai is going to fit right in there. This guy is tall. He is big. He's going to be strong. But Dalton Roast, I mean, you just got to look at the dude. I mean, like, you guys see what I'm looking at right here? Like, look at this dude. He's fucking shredded. I just think Dalton Rosta is going to wear on him. The type of fight Dalton Rosta brings is like, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not the most entertaining fight style. This guy's super young. He's 29, coming into his physical prime. Bit of a decisionator. If he either chins you early or it's a decision, from what I've seen at least. He's looking to get the fight to the ground. Dalton Rosta, he's a grappler, hard wrestler. He's trying to take you down the entire fight. Now, he can gas out, like against Aaron Jeffrey. He can. That's an absolute possibility. He can gas out. But I think that was more of a one-off. I don't think that's going to happen again. Aaron Jeffrey just had a good night. Dalton Rosta did. I don't think a 38-year-old Sada Busai is going to be able to stuff every single takedown that Dalton Rosta has to throw at him. I think Rosta's going to get him down. He's going to push him to the cage. He's going to do what he has to do. 29-28, very boring, very close decision. Debating whether or not I want to put down some money on Dalton Rosta. I think I can get like plus 105 on him or something, like plus 110. I think those are good odds. I think that's representative of how the fight is. Sada Busai, he has the accolades. He has the PFL experience. Dalton Rosta is kind of the young guy coming in, seeing what he can do. Give me Dalton Rosta by a boring decision. Next up, we have Gadzi Rabadanov taking on Mark D. Casey. And guys, Mark D. Casey has the chance to do the funniest thing in the fucking world. Mark D. Casey, okay, dude, I'm gonna get some hate in the comments for this, and this could like literally be my worst take ever. Mark D. Casey has a shot. Mark D. Casey has a damn good shot, and I'm not. What am I saying? A damn good shot. Mark D. Casey has a chance to actually look decent in this fight. Why, you might ask? Mark D. Casey, he got tired of losing. In the UFC, he's like, well, shit, I get paid twice as much if I win the fight without risking anything. So he just started wrestle fucking people. And, you know, when he... Okay, dude, I'm like laughing right now, trying to figure out a way I can spin this to make Mark D. Casey sound good. Mark D. Casey won every fight in the UFC that he was supposed to win. Okay? They gave him a debuting Cowie Fernandez, I believe on short notice. He won a split decision. Was that a robbery? Yeah, maybe. Mark D. Casey just wrestle fucked the shit out of him and then ate the punches on the feet. Beat Damir Hadzovic. Beat, I guess, Vyacheslav Borisov. He wasn't even supposed to win that one, but he did. Like, losing to Fiziev, losing to Hakparas, losing to Hooker, losing to Car Close, like getting choked out by Joel Alvarez. These aren't bad losses. Like, this guy, he beat all of the fucking jobbers. He beat all the jobbers. He just lost to the quality fighters. Now he's probably going to lose to Ghazi Rabadanov. But dude, here's the thing. Ghazi Rabadanov, he thrives in two types of fights. Fights like against Primus, where Primus is a good grappler, but he's not a good striker, so Ghazi can bomb him on the feet and then follow him to the ground. Or if you're really good on the feet, Ghazi's just going to take you down. And kind of similarly, like JJ Wilson, really good jiu-jitsu guy, he's just going to get taken down and controlled. Mark Diakese is actually a good striker. This dude came into the UFC, he was a 6 striker. Mark Diakese's only like 32. Like, is he 30? Yeah, Mark Diakese just turned 32. Like, this guy's in his physical prime. Mark Diakese was a good fighter when he wanted to be. He actually has striking talent. This guy could hang in the striking with Ghazi Rabadanov. I know it. I know for a fact he can. But I just think Ghazi Rabadanov, he's just going to wrestle fuck. Mark Diakese, he's a good wrestler, bro. He took down Vyacheslav Borshev 11 times. He took down Damir Hadzovic 8 times. He took down Joel Alvarez twice. He took down Kaue Fernandez 3 times. He took down Lando Venata 4 times. Took down Joe Duffy 3 times. Took down Frankie Perez, the great Frankie Perez, dude. Took him down 6 times. Like, this guy can rack up the takedown. I wouldn't be surprised if he shoots on Ghazi Rabadanov. I genuinely am going to look at what the Diakese plus 3.5 points is for this fight. I think Mark Diakese can win a round. What are the odds on this fight? Is he minus 1,000 yet? Let's see here. Ghazi Rabadanov, yeah, minus 850. Dude, here's a sneaky bet for you. Give me Mark Diakese plus 3.5. I think Mark Diakese can win a round. I think he might take round 1. And I think Ghazi Rabadanov is going to play it safe from there and just wrestle fuck the shit out of him and win the last 2 rounds. But then again, we've never seen Mark Diakese get wrestle fuck before. Can he get outstruck? Maybe. Maybe. But Ghazi's not that great of a striker. I don't rate Ghazi striking that highly. Same reach, doesn't have really a leg advantage or anything. He's disadvantaged in the height. This is like I don't want to say a bad matchup for Ghazi because I don't think Mark Diakese's good at all. But this is an interesting fight, and I would not recommend parlaying Ghazi at the current odds that he is. He's still my pick to win the whole tournament, but this fight right here is like, it just kind of trips me out a little, you know? Now we have Impa Kasanganay taking on Fabian Edwards. Do I even have to talk about this fight, dude? This fight sucks. I hate both these guys. I think the last time we ever saw Impa at 185 was when Buckley did the funny thing. So, big return to 185 for the boy. He was way too big for 170. Don't know why he tried making that cut. Got slept by Carlson Harris. And then he just got slept at 205 pounds by Dovlet Yakshimuradov. I had Impa on I had Impa on one parlay that fucked me up, man. I was pissed about that. Dovlet turned out to be a really good fighter. Honestly, I didn't think he was. I thought Dovlet was pretty garbage. Then he beat Wilkinson. He beat Impa. Guy's not playing, but I think Impa should win this fight. I think Fabian Edwards is just garbage. He's got that Edwards blood in him. He's got that quit in him. Losing to Johnny Eblen twice. Johnny Eblen's hyped up like he's the best thing that's ever happened to the 185 division. I just don't think so. Am I crazy? Johnny Eblen would get ran through in the UFC. Now, let me look at the 185 division real quick. Let's just run through the 185 division because people were calling before Hamzat destroyed Whitaker the way he did. People were talking about getting Johnny Eblen in for like an immediate title shot. Dricus would murder him. That fight would not even be remotely close. Nasruddin Imavov, clobber him. Sean Strickland, he has a chance against. I think he could maybe beat Sean Strickland. Hamzat would take him down and actually stick something inside of him, if you know what I'm saying. Israel Adesanya, that's a pretty good fight at this point in both their careers. I'd like to see that. If he comes into the UFC, I'd like to see him fight Izzy. Rob Whitaker, same kind of boat. If he comes into the UFC, I'd love to see him fight Whitaker or Adesanya. I'd take Gaio to beat him. Jerry Cannonier, probably not going to beat him. Roman Dolidze, that's... Roman Dolidze versus Johnny Eblen's like a weirdly competitive fight. I think Eblen could beat Dolidze. I think Anthony Hernandez might beat him. That's a competitive fight too. He'd probably beat Vittori. He'd beat Brendan Allen. He'd beat Paulo Costa. Yeah, but I mean, you look at like you have DDP, Imavov, Hamzat, Kyle. Like he's not beating a single one of those fighters. So I think bringing him in for an immediate title shot is just a mistake. You're just gonna fucking take his O for no reason. I think realistically, we're gonna see him put on the wrestling shoes here and just take him down. I mean, the game plan's kind of been laid out by Ablin, by Vanderford, by Costello. I don't think Costello really wrestle fucked him, but I mean, he beat him right before Vanderford did, so Vanderford had to learn something from that. Yeah, give me Impa by decision. I think, again, this fight, the best bet is just the fight goes the distance. I don't. Fabian Edwards, again, he's got that Leon Edwards type of blood in him. This guy's not knocking shit out. When's the last time this guy got a knockover? Lyoto Machida. When the hell was that? 2022? How old was Lyoto Machida? Yeah, he knocked out 43-year-old Lyoto Machida. Nice, dude. Sick win right there. Sick knockout. Last one was an up kick. I'm saying that I'm not just saying this to hate on him right in the moment. I'm saying this all up kicks are flukes. Let's see here. Falco Neto. Oh, Falco Neto, dude. The Falco Neto with a professional record of 11-12. Nice, yeah, dude. This guy, that's a sick win, dude. That was an awesome win. Good shit, Fabio. Or Fabian, whatever the hell your name is. Good win, dude. Good win. I'm not even going to just dissect this. He doesn't deserve it. Give me Impa. Give me Impa by decision. I don't think Impa does enough damage to knock out Fabian Edwards like Eblin did with elbows from top mount. Impa's just kind of there. I don't think he's that good. If he came back to the UFC, he'd probably just get mauled by some unranked bum, get cut, and then that jobber would lose to like Cody Brundage or something, like an Apex co-main event. But yeah, give me Impa by decision. Again, this fight sucks, man. I don't want either of these guys to win. Just hammer the fight to go the distance. You could probably do that. I'm gonna go through in a second here and give you guys the bets I got, but yeah, I think Impa that's a decent one. Over here, refreshing my monitor, just waiting for these lines to get posted on the betting site, dude. All right, let me go through. I'll give you guys my favorites. If there's any dogs I'm like, I don't think I picked too many dogs, unfortunately. I'll give you guys like my 5 favorite bets right now. So we got Watley, we have Primus, we have the Collard fight to go the distance, JJ Wilson, and the Impa fight to go the distance. That's my 5 favorite right there. For the dogs, Diakasi 3.5, Dalton Rosta on the money line, and hopefully Primus by submission is plus money. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let's make some money, man. Hope to see you guys in the Discord. Time link in the description, totally free. Make sure you're checking out all the YouTube videos. If you don't want to join the Discord, no problem at all. Never gonna force you to join. Never gonna force you to pay for anything. Check out the YouTube videos we saw last week with the montage I made and everything like that. We are making some insane calls. We're hot. Back-to-back weeks of UFC. The favorites all have swept. 5 for 5 on the locks. If we can go 5 for 5 on the PFL locks right here, I'm not calling these locks, but my PFL 5 favorites or whatever I just said. If that'd be sick. We go 3 for 3 in the last 3 weeks. But UFC video will be coming out soon. Probably going to record that tomorrow, Friday, during the day before the PFL card starts. And yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one, man. Drop a comment. If you tell me your lock of the card, actually. Drop a comment. Tell me your favorite and your favorite dog. Hope to see you guys in the next one, man. Peace out.